Graphing complex numbers and finding the absolute distance from the origin. Graphing complex numbers. When you graph complex numbers, you have two axes, the real axis and the imaginary axis. Our example problem will be to graph 3 minus 2i. So step 1 will be to go 3 in the positive real axis. So we have the positive real axis and we are going to go 3 starting from the origin. And then we go down 2 in the imaginary. And we write 3 minus 2i. That is 3 minus 2i in the imaginary and real axes. Next, we have to plot or connect the origin from the point and use step 4 to find the distance from the origin by using a squared plus b squared all underneath the square root. So to do step 4 now, you have 3 minus 2i, and remember it's in the form of a plus bi. So our a is 3 and our b is negative 2. Using the formula of square root a squared plus b squared, we substitute in and get square root 3 plus 2 squared, which simplifies down to the square root of 9 plus 4, which simplifies down to the square root of 13. So the red line measurement is square root 13. Here we will do 2 more examples out of the 3 shown. Let's do A. So we need to graph 5 minus I. So step 1, we need to go 5 in the real axis and 1 in the imaginary. So we go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down 1. And this is 5 minus I. Step 2, connect the point to the origin. So we connect the point to the origin, and now we use a squared plus b squared to find the distance. So our a is 5 and our b is 1. Simplify 25 plus 1, which is the square root of 26, which is our distance from the origin. So this red line is square root 26. Next, we will do problem B. We're going to graph negative 3 minus 2i. Remember, this is A, this is B, that's I. So we go negative 3 in the real, so 1, 2, 3, and we go down 2. Next, we connect the origin to the point. Connect the origin to the point, and then find the distance. Distance is the square root of a squared plus b squared. So d equals negative 3 squared plus negative 2 squared. Simplifying, we get negative 9. Oh, I'm sorry, it's positive 9 plus 4, which simplifies down to square root 13. So the distance for B is square root 13. We'll do the last one. We'll plot 1 plus 4i, which means 1 in the real, 4 in the imaginary. We now connect a segment from the point to the origin and find the distance. So the distance is the square root of 1 squared plus 4 squared, which is the square root of 1 plus 16, which is the square root of 17. And that is our distance, the square root of 17. That concludes plotting complex numbers and finding the distance from the origin. If you have any questions, please see me after class.